everybody. So I thought this morning that I would take you through a really short and effective wall shoulder opening series. So I love this work. If you ever see me in a yoga class, you see me at the wall doing this first before I begin my practice. You don't have to be in handstands or on your hands or in inversions to appreciate the ability to really open up the shoulders. The entire rotator like supporting muscles. So all of the muscles that come into play in the chest, like as you bring the arm back, the serratus, the underarm, the scapula, and between the shoulders. So all of these are going to be addressed in this series. So here we go. All you need is a really small section of wall, so just about the length of your arm. You're going to start first by taking like your right side body to the wall and your right arm straight up the wall. So for me, I will start a little bit away from the wall. I like to really lean into the first one. So you're going to bend your knee that's closest to the wall, and you're going to start to lean the body towards the wall. So be mindful throughout this whole series, whether your head is drooping forward, try to create a really long neutral cervical spine, and then try to create a flat low back. Okay, so draw the low belly in as you lean in here. And you can lean more of the lower body in. This is a little gentler. Or you could lean more of just the upper body in. It's a little more intense. Take a deep full inhale. We start here. This is 12 o'clock. So we're working around the wall like a clock. And then when you're ready, you're going to slowly press yourself away from the wall. Slide your hand to 2 o'clock. Okay? So now we're going to, instead of leaning into the wall, we're going to try to draw away from the wall. So I'm going to set my hand about 2 o'clock, and then I'm going to begin here. So just evaluate. For some of us, this may be enough just to stay here, brace yourself on the wall. You want to be really mindful and really careful around all these small supporting muscles around the shoulder. Okay, so stay like this, or you're going to start to turn your chest away from the wall. So my arm is straight. I like to take my opposite hand here to the hip that's closest to the wall and encourage that hip to come with me. So when my right hip comes with me, now I feel this a little more deeply. Good. So breathe here. Remember the head, the neck, the low back. One more in. And then you're going to release. So before you slide your arm anywhere, come out of the stretch entirely. Then move the hand down to 3 o'clock. So you can adjust your feet as you need. My wrist is going to be straight back from my shoulder. Sit up tall again, reevaluate, and then again, stay here, right? This may be enough for you to just stay right here, or begin to rotate away from the wall, just to your degree. So for me today, this is like the third time I've done this. So I did this once on my own, and then I filmed one where somebody came in and knocked the camera down. So here we are on take 3, so this feels a little bit, I can go a little further. So low back strong. Breathe in, and then out, come out of this, and then 4 o'clock. So you can, we're just going to do this one more, maybe 2 more if we have time. You can choose to work your way all the way around the clock, almost to 6 o'clock, and go back up, or you can just keep this short and sweet. Just do one more here. Reach your hand down to about 4 or 5 o'clock. So you want to now down on an angle from the shoulder. I can get a little closer to the wall on this one if I like. And then I'm going to, the work is to lift up and away. So I'm going away from the hand wherever I'm at. So I'm going to turn my body, again, this may be enough for you to be here, or I'm going to turn my body away from the wall, mindfully. And then we're going to bring the head, the neck into this. So this feels great on its own. And just notice like how this feels when you start to bring the neck into this. So I'm going to turn my left ear towards my left shoulder. And then draw the top of the head forward just a little bit. So I'm working to create a long line from my right fingers against the wall and the top of my head. So I'm going on an angle here. And I'm just going to move slowly, mindfully. Don't force the head in any direction. Just go slow. Breathe deeply. So once I start to bring the head in that direction, this shoulder opener becomes like this long line all the way up my neck, all the way to the base of my skull. So this feels really good. I love this one. Again, with the low back, be strong here. Inhale. And then exhale, come out. Okay, release. Take your shoulder out. And you can, go lower and create that angle away with the head again for the neck. And then, and you can do these for as long as you like. So maybe about, I don't know, I wouldn't say stay longer than like 8 breaths in each one, but you do what feels best for you. I like to close the clockwork. I do that. You would do this on the left arm. Okay, so do that on the left side. And then to close the practice, the work, I like to take a wall puppy. So this looks like a chest opener and a shoulder girdle opener. And you can do it one of 2 ways. So I can stand a good distance away from the wall and then let my palms rest above my head. And then I will take your feet hip distance apart. I will start to drop the chest and the torso down. So this feels good. This is a little bit more gentle. Here, I'm a good distance away from the wall. I feel safe and steady in my hands. And I'm just going to lean the chest forward. Again, low belly up and in, low back is flat. And you can do this for a few breaths. That'd be great. And then you could come out. So you could also slide the hands down more. This is going to be a little bit more intense, or a little bit more of a deep stretch, because now my hands will go down more. You don't want to fall down the wall. My feet will go a little bit further away from the wall. And then there's more body weight down the lower I dip my chest and more gravity pulling down. So this is a little bit more intense. And you can bend your knees a little bit, draw the low belly in, stay here. Try not to bring tension into your neck. Breathe in, breathe out. I think you can stay for a few more. When you're ready, you would come up. And then one other way to do this, if you like, would be to bring more of an extension to your upper back. So this you feel solely, maybe mostly in your shoulders and underarms, okay? So if you want to bring a little bit of extension also into the upper spine, so this thoracic spine, there's a lot of stubbornness, there's a lot of roundness here, so it's not used to getting much time to extend here. So if you want to find that, if you want to feel that, you're going to come closer to the wall, reach your arms straight up, and then I'm going to draw my chest, my chest bone here, and my chin towards the wall. And I don't have to step too far away to feel that. So I'm going to come into this space, and my elbows are about shoulder distance apart, so are my hands. So you want to try to keep your hands straight up on the wall, draw the chest and the chin in. And then as I'm there, what I'm doing is consciously sort of softening around the chest and the upper back to encourage this like arch here of the upper back, okay? Like this. And you could slowly take an inch back more with the feet, so you go about an inch at a time, and then again come into the same work. Lift the chin, drop the chest, okay? And do that again, a little bit further back. Lift the chin, drop the chest. Now this time I'm a little farther away from the wall. I'm going to bend my knees a little bit. Good. I love that. I can see it all day. And then release. So shake out your shoulders. I hope you found it useful. I love this work. Go ahead, find a wall and start this, and have a really good day. Thank you, guys.